Hey guys, it's me, Sydney. So, how has it been going? Okay, today I believe it's June 4th, and nothing really special about today. Oh, my bum's coming out. Ugh. So, I've been doing a lot of videos lately about, just basically what I've been seeing online, what's trending, and what you need to know. But today we're going to do a different type of video. Today we're going to talk about dreams and what we want to be and childhood dreams. And I think it's important. I think it's kind of sad that people, when you grow up, they think that you're just supposed to give up your dreams. I literally was going to be a singer. I loved to sing before I started smoking these yummy, icky cigarettes. I was not only going to be a singer, but I was absolutely in love with Whitney Houston. And I'm not just talking about just like, oh, I like your music. I mean, when I was 2 years old, no matter what part of the room I was in, if Whitney Houston came on, I would be like little scampering around, like, I don't know, I can only imagine. But music has always been a real big part of my life. When most children were wanting to watch, I don't know, Sesame Street or something like that to go to bed during like nap time, I was different. I literally wouldn't go to sleep unless I had Soul Train. But I've had so many aspirations and so many dreams. Like singing is just the very tip of the iceberg. There's so much more. So at about 10 or 11, by 11 for sure, but 10, I had started to still want to be a singer, of course, but my ambition started focusing in other directions. I, at the time, had gotten in my head where I wanted to be a model, not just any model. I wanted to be like a high fashion model. And luckily for me, I had such an amazing grandpa that literally encouraged me to do anything I wanted, and he encouraged me to that I could be anything that I wanted. And I don't know, without him, I don't think that I would have been able to do half of the things that I was able to do. And so I went to modeling school, and I went to Cairn Internationals. It was located in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I went there in 1997, and I actually did such a good job. So we would practice our posing, we would practice our catwalk, we would go on the runway, and not only that, but we'd also practice commercials. And to be honest, that was the worst part. I'm not quite sure if I've talked about this or not, but I actually had a really bad stuttering problem. So I couldn't talk. There's I mean, literally, I know that you guys have a hard time, like, I don't know, grasping what I'm saying now, but believe it or not, I really couldn't say much words. I couldn't say ST words or TR words or SH words or like anything like that. So when I went to speech therapy from kindergarten all the way up until the end of fifth grade, I finally graduated, and so I really did enjoy it. I honestly don't know why I didn't pursue it a little bit more. I think that has a little bit to do with the fact that I was feeling a little or self-conscious about the stuttering thing. But I kind of just like let that go, and so I had all these different things that I wanted to be, and suppose what I'm kind of curious to know is it silly for an adult to still have their childhood dreams or to even strive to achieve them? Because sometimes, or a lot of times, society tells you that that's wrong. Like you're supposed to grow up and you're supposed to forget about what you wanted to be and what you dreamt of becoming. And I honestly, in my heart, still dream of being a singer. I still dream of being a model. I still dream of those things. I want to be an actress. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be a business owner. I want to be a wife and a mother. And I think that those are natural. I don't think that anybody ever changes. I think that the last or the latter things I just mentioned, like uh, basically happiness, having a family and a wife and or husband and stuff like that, those are normal things. And a lot of times children dream of those things. Like, how many times have you ever heard of a girl saying she dreamt her wedding the day she was like, I don't know, 3? It happens. And with that being said, I think that the dreams are in that same category. But the dreams are one of the things that people tend to say, no, those are childhood things. You can't dream anymore. Just like, I don't know, you can't get married anymore. Only kids dream about that. I don't know, I just think it's ridiculous. So I'm not going to keep this too lengthy. I just kind of wanted to get your guys' opinion on that question. Like, is it too old to have your childhood dreams? And if it is, when is the cutoff? When is the time do you think that you would be like, no, you're too old to be doing this? Scott!